Good morning, everybody, and this is your S&P 500 day trade setups for today. So starting off on the monthly, and month not over today, we still got to finish today, but that is looking very much like a hanging man. And look at my oscillators grouped to the upside. Look how far we are from the moving averages. Everything is pointing to extreme overbought conditions, and we desperately need some kind of pullback onto structure. So that we can get some value buyers coming into the market to continue driving this up. At the moment, we are just stretching up on every stupid little bit of noise that comes out, and we still have more noise on stimulus as well. So, I'm not the only one, but there's a lot of us that are wondering, when do the Feds actually say enough is enough and let the market do its thing? But they are propping this market up like you cannot believe right now. So starting off with the 8 hour, look at this sideways, pretty tight range, and then very aggressive moves down and then back up. We have broken some structure here, so that's the first bit of structure that we have. But I think I'm way more interested in this area here. So you can see these tails here. Well, only that tail, then you've got these few tails down here where price is. So that is the range. You can see pretty clearly. Look at my oscillators. It looks like I've got a bit of a crossover and another one pointing down at the moment. I'm not interested in shorting just yet because we just know what's transpiring. But these attempts up are failing. I think that's the bottom line. So we do have the structure here that formed, which is pretty much a double bottom. And you can see, I don't have it exact, but there is my level. Let's get those levels in. So we'll look at those levels on a lower time frame now. But we've had a retest of that, quite a few retests of that. And remember, last week's trade was a buy off that, looking for a move higher to 4,400. I'm kind of in the zone of relooking that theory at the moment, because we're not really getting up above this area of 42.21. So we did get a daily close above 4,200, and which equated to a weekly close, but I'm still not entirely convinced at the moment. So let's just quickly run through the lower time frames. Looking at the 3 hour, we've got an oscillator crossover. We are above the moving averages, so granted, trend is up. We should be going with the trend, but it is volatile. I mean, look at these swings here. Ultimately, at the moment, there's nothing really on offer until we break and retest 42.21. If we can break and retest that, then I would expect another move to the upside. But I think that would probably be capped by the all-time high at 42.46. And then the other story would be 41.87 or 41.88. So we'd look for a move below that and a retest that may start triggering a move lower. And I won't say to the floor, but you can probably just put a Fibonacci on this last move and put the 61.8 in right over there. And you can put the 50 in as well. See if there is some structure here. I don't think there is much. Nope, there's not much structure there at all, but we'll leave that. So you can see there's definitely structure. So that was previous resistance. There's previous resistance. There's previous resistance. So that's definitely an option. I doubt that it'll offer a bit of resistance, but not that much. And then 41.40 would be the 50% Fibonacci, and 41.20 would be the 61.8. If we break below these lows of not last week but the week before, then we definitely have a bigger move to the downside on offer. But we do have some more noise. We have some more manipulation coming out this week. We do have the non-farm payrolls job number coming out. So anything can transpire at the moment. So what are we seeing from Friday? Friday was a really nothing day. There was nothing on offer. And looking at this at the moment, bit of a gap up and just battling here. You can see there's a micro level right here. There's my previous swing high. and we did close below it, so I suspect if we can find support there, we'll probably head back to 42.21. But if we break below that, then you need to start looking at all these tails for support. So the trend is up. There's no two ways about it. We can't really argue with that on the hour. You can see clear trend up. I mean, 2-year-old will be able to tell you that that's going up. But the question is how much further. And I am anticipating some kind of a move, preferably a pullback at the moment. But it could also just turn into a long-term range. So we could just consolidate for a month, which would then also sort of build a base for, or build a platform for a move higher. So at the moment, it's no man's land, and today is the last day of the month. So all depends who's in control of this market at the moment. This is a hanging man in my books. Everything's leaning towards the hanging man, so I would expect some kind of follow through, but this can take a month. You get a red bar in the month and then another red bar. But who knows? I think what we need to do is just wait and see, and today I am sitting on my hands. Anyway, enough rambling for me. This is sideways. There's no real structure here unless you're looking to scalp off a 5-minute or possibly a 3-minute chart. You may find some opportunities, but for me, there is nothing on offer here. So we're waiting on the sidelines. Anyway, hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.